He wants legitimate roleplay going on as a serious RP. So how many Half-Life servers are there, Teddy? If you could tell me. You know what?
But I
Actually,
can
let's go to
give a rough
Gary's mod right
estimate.
now and let's check right now what is more populated, military RP or Half-Life. Let's go ahead and
Teddy,
look.
Teddy, the whole point of Crimson Rose Network to help communities that are small and need help. We already have a large community on Discord, and it's to give access to small servers and make them bigger again, okay? We're not here to make multiple main servers, okay? That's not what a network is, okay?
Real quick about the Half-Life 2.
You wanted to
there's
help
only,
small
there's currently
servers.
only one server
Yeah,
with
just
over
not
20.
yours.
And
Well,
there's
this
only
is 4:20 a.m. Literally.
Yeah, but
and
there
in
is one
military RP.
server. That is one server with Half-Life that owns the whole thing. You are what are you? Let me ask you a question, Teddy. What do you have different in your Half-Life server that they don't have?
Your response to
What
my
do I have?
statement is literally just telling me the time.
Well, I
Teddy,
mean,
go
you
ahead.
say
Tell
there's
me
one
exactly. Give me 5 ideas that you have that's different than Half-Life, because I can give you 5 ideas that's different about my Mafia RP.
All right, 1. Cremators. 2. Conscripts.
They
3.
have that in
TFA.
the other server. What are you talking about?
Well, they don't have it to a very big extent in most other servers. They have it to a small extent where they don't build upon it and they don't have really anything to do with it. Cremators are role played horribly in other servers. And thirdly, I'm trying to go for a better sense of roleplay on mine,
A
something that
better
was
sense of
prevalent
roleplay is
around.
an excuse that servers use to create. What are you can say that. I can say that I'm a goat. Am I a goat? No. You need to come up with a reason what you're gonna do in to help your role play. What are you going to do to help your role play? Because everyone is here, and I
Mhm.
honestly did not
This
expect this
cocksucker
mod
just
to
hit
have
my
a lot of people joined. But
motherfucking
Teddy, I'm
truck.
not saying that people should join Half-Life to try it, but let's let's just say let's just say there is two people. Let's just say there's two people here who would try it, because I think it's about two people. Um, Out of those two people, they already are dedicated to Halo RP. First off, so they wouldn't be on your server ever. Second, trying out a server is not the same thing as officially committing to it. So, Teddy, you don't have anything different
This
than other
cocksucker
servers.
just hit my motherfucking truck.
Other servers, but that's the exact same thing as copying. Like, I copy some of the Mafia RPs because they have good ideas, but I change a lot of shit, like limiting the Mafia's amount of drugs and putting it so that they can set only 200 per week so that
If
they
I
don't
do
get
not
rich insanely.
return, bring
There's
my
ideas
body
that we
on my
have that are
shield,
absolutely
tell
different
my
than other
son
Mafia RP communities that alter the roleplay of the community, which is why
I'm light
I've made the
skinned,
Mafia
but I'm
RP, which
still
is
a
why on the
dog
first day
nigga.
we were very successful, even when our server was not fully developed. So that should explain to you how it goes. Now, on Hitman's case, his server is not being successful because he's not being active. And today, in fact, I actually talked to him about that, and I offered him. I said, "Listen, Hitman, if you ever need a spot in Mafia roleplay and you just want to shut down your server for a little, save some funds, gather some developers, you can just come here for a while until you come up with a better plan to open military RP. But but you still have the chance to do what you want, and that's what I'm going to say to you." So he was completely understanding with that. He said, "Yeah, thank you. I'll think about it." You are absolutely in no, like, you just don't understand that you can be wrong, okay? Because you don't have the
I can be
experience.
easily wrong. And you know what? My server can easily, when it comes up, I could think it'd be the best thing since sliced bread, right? And it fails in like a day, and nobody goes on it. And that's a chunk. That's a pretty big chance. But there's also another chance that it can get traction. And you say you take small dying communities and help them out, right?
Not
You
dying, small
utterly
communities.
small communities, right? Small communities, and help them out. You've utterly broken that point with mine. Just because you haven't played HL2 RP and you and others, a small group of others, don't think it's good, you utterly turn it away and basically throw me to the fucking lions. Throw me to having to spend hours trying to get devs that actually fuck me over in the end. When you could have just helped me out and maybe it would have succeeded. Maybe it would have succeeded sooner. because I'm not going to say it's a failure
Teddy, you
because
keep
I don't
keep
reject.
forgetting the point that I am not a dictator. This is a democracy. Every single one of my high command members, the vice president, the chief of staff, all 5 of my directors, all my executive advisors, every single one of them told me it's a stupid idea and it's going to hurt our community's reputation. Just to let you know, Teddy, I've had multiple communities complain about you and warn me about you. And I even said to them, listen, he's a little kid. I feel bad for him. I'm going to give him a chance in the community. I stood up for you, okay? Then you had the audacity to come and insult me. Come to my Discord. Come to my Discord and post all this shit. And you think I'm not going to respond? I'm not going to sit
After-
here and take shit from you. I don't care how old you are. I don't care how mature I'm being. It doesn't matter to me.
Well, I
The
don't
fact
care
is that
how
you
deep
insulted
your
me.
voice is.
The
You insulted me sooner than that. You slid on layers and layers of disapproval and denial while I was just trying to make my idea work.
like what layers? What do you
know
mean?
how much? Do you know how much many times you said it's not gonna work? It's not gonna work. And do you know how many times I had to contemplate and think how I was supposed to get this so it would be just right for you to make it acceptable for you?
Teddy,
You know what?
you couldn't even
Fuck
meet
it.
one of my rules.
I couldn't meet the rule that I was not born a few years earlier. Okay, yeah.
I have a
I
rule
couldn't-
set that
I
you have to be
couldn't what you
15 to
call-
be a director.
I couldn't what you call it. I couldn't stop. I couldn't go, turn back time and have my dad, uh, you know, and then
Teddy,
have
so
my.
you wait, you
Okay.
wait, you gain experience. I'm 17. You think
I
I could make
wait
a
3
successful
years?
community at 12 years old?
Okay, I wait 3 years.
Yeah.
Your community will be long dead by then.
Okay, so
Just-
that's again insulting the community without even a
Alright,
reason.
my will be long dead by then.
I'm glad you
serv-
think that.
most
I don't
commu-
think in 3 years we'll be
don't
dead.
work.
Uh,
Most
Just a
community.
real
Okay.
quick
So you
Um,
don't think we'll be dead? You don't think we'll be dead in 3 years?
Okay, now we're going off topic, Teddy. You still
Yeah,
have not
just-
answered. Sorry, Daniel, go ahead.
Just a real quick point about your saying "take a chance on me" kind of thing. Don pouring hours of his time, pouring devs that he has to pay or in some way support, just for an idea that may work. What Don is arguing here is that your idea of a Half-Life 2 server, there is a chance. There's always a fucking chance. I can make a server about water bottles, and there's a chance it could become the best Garry's Mod server of all time. But that chance is low enough where he doesn't want to take it. It's the fact that the chance of a Half-Life 2 server existing and being popular is too low for Don to be spending countless hours, probably money on devs, sending his people over to try to support that chance of your service succeeding is too low. That's why he tried to precede you to better ideas.
Thank you, Daniel. And Teddy, do you want to know how much I've paid for devs so far?
How much?
So far, in the first 10 days, I've paid $80 for devs.
All right.
Just for their time to help me with the server. Do you know how much time I've spent on? I mean, you can ask anyone in this community. I go with days without sleep. I'm tired as fuck, and I'm still on helping the server because that's my job and I care about it. I am the president of a community. I'm not the president of Mafia RP. I have to look out for the best interest of everyone. And the best interest of everyone is not wasting my time on a server that has a very small chance of succeeding. Okay? Your server has a very small chance. Halo is a popular thing. Military RP is a popular thing. Wasteland RP, that's a completely new kind of roleplay that I've never heard of, which is why I like it. It might not work, and I'm, a little bit concerned about it, but I'm gonna give them a chance because, first off, Lantern put his own investment in the server just to show that he was serious. Okay, he put $50 into the server's donation fund just to show that he cared about the community and not just about gaining members and leaving. Which is why I gave Ken a chance, because as Jewy as it sounds, if you risk your own money for the sake of your server, it shows a lot about your character. Which is why I've risked a lot of
Yes.
my own money.
Okay.
You gave $15 to Mafia RP to get flags and pack and shit like that. That was different, Teddy.
I was not
okay?
told what it was going to be used for. Okay. Okay.
What
You
do you
didn't
mean?
really
You came to me and
make that
told me-
clear.
No,
You
you
just said
donated-
you.
no,
This is
no,
what you
Teddy.
said. You came in chats and you said, "Hey, donate to me, donate to me," and then you kept pressing to donate. I really wanted to donate actually $60, and I tried to lie
Teddy,
to my
Teddy,
parents.
you're the one who
and try to
came to
get
me and said you wanted
$60.
to donate $100.
Yeah, I did. I really did, and I would have if I could. I would have if I
I-
could have sent my
I
me-
talked you
my-
down to
my money-
$15. What are you talking about?
You didn't talk me down. You talked me down to $60, and then I had to argue with my parents to even get $15. Okay.
I told you 15 was fine. I told you any amount was fine. You're the one who said 100.
You kept bugging me. Hey, can you do this? Can you do this? Hey, can you have it at this amount? You were the
Oh,
one that
excuse me.
kept asking
Okay,
for more.
so it's okay for you to bug me with my time and my devs and my money, but it's not okay when I do it to you.
It's not okay
Do you
when
know how many
we-
fucking times I message my staff daily? Like I don't even like. Let me just check with, for instance, with fucking Viper here. I'll just check. I think I messaged Viper in the past week like 300 times. Viper.
Don sends me poop pics on Snapchat.
I do. Yes.
Yeah, I get a message a day.
Yeah,
From,
and Viper,
Don.
and Viper, let me ask you a question. Have I ever turned you
No.
down for when you asked me for money?
Nah,
Have I?
I can usually give you because we help each other here. You know?
Absolutely. Like for instance, the other day I needed my okay, so the PayPal I was spending on the devs and I didn't have a lot in the PayPal and I needed Viper to PayPal $9 and immediately he said, "Yeah, sure, Don, no problem." And he sent me $9 so I can send it to the dev. Okay? So like you have to understand, Teddy, that your view on this right now is very one-sided. You don't understand why I can't support you anymore. I supported you, I defended you in front of multiple communities when I risked my community's reputation, which is something I shouldn't have even done without consulting my staff, but I risked because of you, because I felt bad for you. And then you come here saying that I fucked you over. I did not fuck you over. I used my mind. You didn't. Okay? You did
Oh,
not use your mind.
All right, let me
Again,
speak
Teddy,
now. wanna speak now.
I really hope that your server works out fine. But I guarantee you, in fact, I bet my position as president, I bet $700 that your server is going to go nowhere.
All right, you bet. Are you serious about this?
Yes,
You
I will
really-
send you $700 if your server works.
You gotta be a little more clear on that, Chief, because if he just
Did you
gets
say
the
70 or
server started with
700?
no players, then
If
he
you
already
have a
wins.
working server for 3 months with an active player base of 50 people, I will give you $700.
An active player base of 50 people. Okay.
Yes.
No offense. I want to make it no offense here, but I don't
want
think
everyone
that
to
can
hear that.
happen. All right. So you will give me $700 if I can make a server have 50 people every day for 3 months.
Not every
That's
day.
not
Just
every day,
50
it's just
people
active
on average.
player.
50 active players.
50 active players, huh? All right,
Means
fair
people
enough.
logging on weekly, individual 50 players.
So, are you really on your word on this, or
I
are you
mean,
just gonna
I
Jew
just
out
said
of
it in front of fucking everyone, so I would think so.
All right, so you're willing and you
Oy
put
vey.
your money on the line.
Yes, absolutely. And I'm putting my position as president on the line.
$700 is nothing to this kid. He's a high roller. He spends $100 on servers that aren't even up yet.
Okay, Teddy. So,
$800.
Teddy, if I see that your server in a month is not
I'm not
open,
gonna take your money first off.
no, I'm
I'll
gonna
tell
send
you
it to you
why,
when you
'cause I
are gonna
don't
take it.
wanna.
Don't take
'cause
the
I don't
pride thing here.
wanna.
Teddy, don't take your pride thing.
$900.
Don't take the pride thing here, Teddy. I'm betting you in front of everyone because I'm so fucking confident that you're not gonna succeed.
$2,000.
It's just gonna be so funny that okay, listen, Teddy. In 1 month, if I don't see that your server is up and successful with at least some players playing, at least, then the bet is off. You lose. Okay. You have
Alright.
1 month to prove that you can actually get the server up and running and have devs and shit like that. But in 1 month, if you don't do that, I don't want you to ever speak to me again. You will never speak to me again. You will never enter this Discord again. You will never talk to my staff to leave my community ever again. And if I do, you know what? I'm going to be nice right now and call off the people who are going to go and fucking destroy your Discord. But if in 1 month, because I know that I'm
Alright,
right here,
you're-
in
so
1
you're
month,
what you're calling
just
it.
shut the
So
fuck
you're
up and listen to
telling
me.
this.
Shut
You
the
had
fuck up
people
and
that were
listen to
going to
me.
ruin my.
Okay, so listen. In 1 month, Teddy, if your server is not up and successful because you're so confident that you're going to make it work, if you ever do what you did right now in this chat, I'm going to go so fucking off on you, you have no idea. This is nothing. I'm just mad at you, okay? I'm just going crazy at you right now because you're just so fucking stupid. It's unbelievable. I lose more brain cells talking to you than hitting a bong. Okay, that's how much fucking brain cells I lose when I talk to you. And I gave you a chance. I was nice to you. Okay, and I had multiple people, multiple of my directors saying, "Hey, Don, you're kind of being rough with the kid right now. I don't want it to hurt the community." And then I explained to them why, and most of them are understanding why at this point. I'm doing this to you. I mean, I'm pretty sure everyone in this chat, not everyone, but I'm pretty sure a lot of these people in this chat could understand where I'm coming from because I've risked a lot for you, Teddy. A lot for you. I'm risking my position right now as president just to prove my point and $700. So, again, Teddy, you have 1 month to make your server something, and I better see your server 3 months active and running. Today is the 5th, okay? In 1 month, exactly to this day. If you don't do that, you are never allowed to say a word to me again. If I see you in my Discord, I will ban you immediately. If you talk to my staff at all in false intentions, I will come after you. I will send people to destroy your Discord. Okay? Yes, that's going low, but it's going low to steal people because I don't steal people because that's fucked up.
The
Okay.
statement has been declared. Let's look in the left corner. What do you have to say?
What I have to say, I highly doubt he's ever gonna come through with it. I really highly doubt. But you know what? If that's what it takes, but I'm still not done with what I'm gonna say right now.
Oh, Jesus
Hey,
Christ.
real
Don's
quick.
Jewish. He has many hundreds of dollars under his mattress right
Viper,
now.
go ahead.
But yeah, I honestly I don't believe the whole
mic's
50
off.
players thing. Cause fucking it's just been open for like a good entire time that fucking Gary's might have been open.
Viper,
You
your
only have
mic's
that.
off.
No, it's not.
Hey,
There's
can you hear
sound-
me?
I can't hear him.
I can hear him.
Well, that's a big.
I'll just say what he's saying. He's saying that he thinks that my thing for 3 months of the server is like not fair in his case because there have been servers that have been around longer and it takes them a long time to get 50 players in their server. So, but let me explain Viper why that I'm
Fair,
assigning this.
saying
Let me.
possible that he even agreed to it.
Sorry, what do you say, Viper?
I'm just saying it's pretty dumb that he even agreed to it.
Yeah, it is. But also, Viper, one more thing that I want to say to you is the difference with him. In his case, there's one server that is his rival, literally one. So if he thinks he's as successful as he can be, he's talking really high of himself right now. I'm gonna bet him high. Does that make sense, Viper?
Yeah,
Talking high of myself.
All right. If we're putting $700 on the table, I think Teddy needs to put something on the table.
No, I don't want anything from him. I just don't want to ever. I just don't want to ever fucking hear from him.
How about a
again.
sweet underage blowjob?
No. How about this? Let's add one more thing. Never mention Crimson Rose ever again. That's a good thing. Don't talk shit to us behind our back. Don't say anything about us. Pretend we just don't exist. Okay, just add that to that. Because Don, he might not talk shit about you, but he'll talk shit about the server. He'll talk shit about the community. Okay.
Fair enough.
I don't like, as someone who's a part of this community, I don't want to fucking go around and being like, oh, I'm part of Crimson Rose, and being like, oh, I was told they're a bunch of fucking asshole dickbags. I don't want to fucking deal with that.
Fair enough. That's fair. That's now added on the table.
Like I was going to do it anyway. You think I'm that low?
Yeah. You just messaged fucking half of my staff screenshots. So yeah, I think you
Yeah,
would do it.
I'm telling you how I'm letting them know how you act. And I'm just gonna
Exactly,
say all of
so you're
this. I'm
just
just
saying
gonna
you would
list
do
this
it.
down. I'm just gonna list this down right here. Just gonna
You
list
put
it
it in
down
general. I
very.
didn't delete it. I
very
didn't want it to be
quickly.
deleted. I wanted
Yeah.
people to see that.
I just want to say this one thing really quickly.
Go
You
ahead. It's not
have
like people have things
insulted
to do.
me throughout the entire process of me making a server. I've really, really, really tried to make this work. And I've just really tried.
You know who else tried? Africa tries to get food for the starving people, but do they succeed? No. I give them great props for trying, but it's not gonna fucking work. Just because you try it doesn't mean it's gonna work. It's not a fucking
If I got
perfect
a little
world.
bit of
You have to deal
hey,
with
if
the
I got
world.
a
The world
little-
sucks. You're gonna try things in your life hundreds of times and they're not gonna fucking work. Do you know Steve Jobs, how many times he tried Apple until it worked?
I don't know how many times you tried, but okay, let me just say this one thing. If you just gave me a little help, not even that much, just a tint, like an
You're still
average
asking me for help? Are you
just
insane?
an add everyone. No, I'm saying if you did it before, Add everyone. And you just gave a little tiny add everyone. Hey, this guy's server, he's good. He's trying to get players, all this kind of shit. Didn't even have to pour money into it. I think we could have people that were willing
Teddy,
to help
I
us.
pay my devs. They would have to dev for you.
No, what if there was people that just came here and knew how to dev just by hearing that and came over to my thing and
No
actually
one is gonna
wanted
do
to
that,
help?
Teddy. No one is gonna do that. Do you know how fucking much deving is? Do you know how much time and effort it takes?
It does take a lot of time and effort.
Yes, it does.
But I'm
What
just
the
gonna say
fuck
this
happened
here.
to Reddit
I don't know
being
why,
so
but this
lazy?
entire thing came to be because you're threatening my Discord.
Yes,
When I never threatened your Discord to raid it, do any malicious attacks to it,
I don't care.
nothing. But you think it's okay that you
I don't get
want
mad
to.
often, Teddy, but when I do, I go all out. Okay, so just to let you know, I don't
So-
care
so
how
you're
bad
ready-
it makes me seem. I don't care how bad it makes me seem. I really don't. If you're gonna
Alright,
insult me in my
alright.
server and you're gonna
I
try to
just have
steal
to
my
ask
stuff,
a
I'm gonna
question.
destroy you.
I have to ask a question here.
Sure.
That
Are you
was
willing for the same things you do to be done onto you 10 times over?
You can try. It won't work. And I
Okay.
don't give people reasons to do that to me. You do.
I'll just tell you anything. Whatever you do to me, I'll do it tenfold onto you.
Oh my
Bless
god,
me.
you're so fucking stupid. Teddy,
Yeah,
let me just show you something, Teddy. Do you see
Do
how many
you
people?
think-
Hang on, Teddy. How many people are in this Discord just to hear me fucking roasting you? Who do you have behind you, Teddy?
Many.
Who do you have behind you, Teddy?
I have me, myself, and fucking I. And that's all I need.
This nigga getting heated.
This is I don't even know how to respond to that. Like no, Teddy, I mean this in all seriousness. Like, were you dropped as a child or like something? Did you hit your head?
Yeah, no, I wasn't dropped as a child. I mean, I almost died from dehydration as a 4-year-old, but that's about it.
Okay, fair enough.
I fucking slipped on fucking floor cleaner when I was young, and I got fucking a big gash right in my head.
I was sent to a
That
gas
makes
chamber. You
sense.
don't see me being this fucking cancerous.
Yikers there, Chief.
That's a Jew joke if you
That was
didn't
good.
catch it.
Honestly, I thought I'd get more laughs at that one, but it's okay.
Half this place is server muted by me.
Oh. All right, Teddy. The deal is set. You have 1 month. If your server isn't up in a month, you meet all my demands.
I made all your
Alright,
demands.
let's see. Let's
That's
see what the
fucking
community
bullshit.
has to say.
Teddy, check DMs.
I
Let's
checked
see what-
DMs, it's not
Let's
doing
see
anything.
What the community has to say.
link.
Everybody's
I'll tell you
Okay.
one thing. I don't know why you
Everybody.
fuckers, you promised to do shit to me. All I wanted, this is all I ever wanted, man. I just want to tell you all I ever wanted. Just a sliver of support. No devs, not even paid money. No paid money for you. Didn't even want that. I just
Why are
wanted
you so
Hey,
stupid?
Teddy.
I
I
just
just want a
fucking told
little
you that
bit
devs
help.
cost money.
I said no money. I didn't want any devs. At the very least, I wanted a little shout out. Maybe a little help, you know, because I really
Teddy.
actually
You
tried to help.
don't deserve it, Teddy.
Teddy, the reason no one wants to give you a
You
shout out
promise.
is they're exactly like
promised
Don,
me.
and they think it's super fucking stupid because you have no originality on your server.
But he actually promised me he would help.
I'm
me
kind of
with
with
my
Dawn.
server.
Make a Vietnam War RP server or Revolutionary War RP because Revolutionary War RP was so fun when Goliad was around. I was Command Sergeant Major on there, all right, and I was known.
Teddy, I don't want to fucking
Freaking
hear your
make
voice
that.
anymore. Get out. Go start your community.
All right, good luck.
North
to your
Vietnam will
team.
be waiting, brother.
And don't
We're on
do
hold,
anything
Don.
to my fucking.
Get
That's
out.
a real
Just get the
cat.
fuck out.
Teddy,
Don't
get
do
the
anything to my Discord ever.
gone.
Teddy,
Fuck.
get out.
Be gone, fuck!
Be
Dong
gone.
dong.
Suckle on that.
Yikers.
I don't know.
Yikers, you
Don, I
idiot.
love you.
God.
I love you.
God, no, some
Don.
good content.
Dawn, just so you know, I recorded like 40 minutes of that.
How to bully 101.
real quick, please don't spam chat. Thank you.
Viper's
Wait,
plans